Hey guys, what's up? Yes, this is another episode of Danger. Danger. You're in danger. And as you can see from the topic is, y'all, I'm green. And as you can see, I'm rocking my green lipstick that I bought four of by mistake and one gray. Anyway, that's a whole nother different story. And you see I got on my green earrings and my green top. Yeah, y'all, because I'm green. I'm green. And what I mean by that, it's a slang. I don't know if it's just a southern slang or what. Green meaning, I guess you don't know nothing about life or sex or men and stuff like that. I remember, I'm not going to call her a friend of mine's, an ex-friend of mine's. Said to me about a couple of years ago when I went back home, we was talking about stories and stuff and of the past, and she was like, girl, you remember you didn't used to do that because you was green. And you know, I take offense to when people say little stuff, because I'm like, what do you mean I was green? I mean, isn't it a good thing? I mean, I would rather be called green. And she meant in a way of like with boys and with like sex and stuff like that. I was green. I said, so what you mean I was green? She was like, you know, when such and such wanted to talk to you and stuff, you would like act funny with them or whatever. I was like, that don't make me green. That make me not interested. I said, but obviously it was somebody I liked. I ended up having a baby for my daughter's father. So what do you mean green? And I told her, I said, so do you really mean that I wasn't fast? And I wanted to say, like you, pregnant at 14 years old, I wasn't fast by somebody that wasn't her boyfriend, mind you, or green, because this was the same friend. I don't know if some of you saw my videos, that used to go through the little field and smoke weed. Okay. And where would I go? My ass home. I wouldn't go with them. So I guess that's what she meant. I was green. But green to me means that you don't know stuff. You're not hip with stuff. No, boo-boo. I wasn't green. I had sense. I had sense enough not to smoke weed when I'm 14, 15 years old. I never smoked weed before in my life, let alone at 14, 15 years old, when I had other stuff I can be doing, like looking at Black Beat and Right On magazines and looking at New Edition in videos and stuff like that. You know, that's what I used to do. I wasn't green. I knew that wasn't the right thing to do. Smoke drugs, especially at our age and stuff like that. Okay? So I wasn't green, but they consider that green. No, I'm not green. Because I wasn't fast with boys and trying to have sex when I'm 14 years old and fucking this one and that one in the fields and sneaking them in my mama's house and all of that, I guess I was green, y'all. Okay, well, if that's what's green, let me be green. Okay, because I'm not the type of person to I have a few, most of my friends though that I have now are like me, but there's a few friends that is a little more like, more openly with their sexuality than me, and they talk about what they did and how they got on top. This particular friend and how they got on top, and they like riding it and stuff. Cool. That's cool if that's what you do and stuff like that. But I guess because I don't openly talk like that, then I'm green. No, I'm not green. It's just not everybody's business. I'm not going to sit there and talk with her about my sexual escapades or whatever with my boyfriend or what have you. Everybody is not like that. And everybody don't be wanting to be hearing that, because some people, I don't be wanting a visual of them having sex or doing the things that they say they was doing. I was like, you was on top, right? And you had okay, I don't be wanting the visual, and that's not my business, because I would never be around her in that position, so that wasn't my business. But I guess because when she says stuff like that and I don't open up and tell my business, I'm green. Well, you know what? If there's any youth, well, y'all shouldn't be watching my videos. But if you're 18 and up, you're a young adult. I'm 43 if y'all younger than me. And y'all watching this, it's good to be green. Because, okay, she labeled me as green. And I guess maybe she didn't mean it in a bad way. Or that's what she thought I was green. But I wasn't stupid. I was the one, as a matter of fact, I'm going back. I was the one who told her not to go her ass in that house with that dude that got her ass pregnant at 14 years old. And she thanked me until this day. She said, Trey, you told me not to go. But thank God she did. You know, she has her beautiful son and stuff like that. Thank God she did. You know, I'm not saying a child is not a happy thing. But at that age, I would think that you should have been doing something else. But Trey was green. Trey didn't have it at that age. And I am not knocking. Again, I have to keep saying this in my Danger Zone videos. If you're somebody who had a baby at 14, I don't know you. Okay, and I'm not talking to you or about you. But let's keep it real. 14 is kind of young to be having a baby. But things happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking that. I know a few other people who had them at 14. I'm not saying that every 14-year-old that have a baby is a hoe. No, I'm not. But I'm talking about this girl who said that I was green. I would rather be green than to be in a predicament or situation she was. Embarrassed at school. People looking at her. Teachers looking at her like, she you know, she was one of the first ones. So let me be green. And I remember going home and we was actually rolling together, and they had these guys in front of this store, and she was like, girl, he won't talk to you. Talk to you meaning he was interested in getting to know me. Number one, I was at home to take care of business back home with my child and other things. That's number one. And I was not staying there. It wasn't like I was going to be there. So I'm thinking in my head, he want to talk to me. What do he want to talk to me for? I'm only going to be here 3 days. What do he have in his head? But for her to even tell me that, I was like, she's still the same way. He won't talk to me. Okay. Second of all, this motherfucker standing in front of the stove. Okay. The stove, drinking a beer or whatever. And I want to talk to him. I have much better class about myself than that. Okay. I'm green. If that's what makes me green, not wanting to talk to this fucking bum. I mean, he didn't look like a bum. He was dressed nice and everything, but he's standing in front of the liquor store. What can you do for me, bro? Huh, bro? I can see if you was getting in your car, going to get you some liquor and maybe getting in your car and going about your business. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Then yeah, but you standing up in front of a store. And first of all, like I said, I wasn't there for that, but I'm green. So this is people judge you and assume stuff. You're green. You're green. You're green. You're green. Yeah, I'm green. See? I'm green. Whatever. And then there was a guy that I know. People call him green because he is very mannerable. He's a gentleman. He don't be with all that thug stuff, cursing women, calling women bitches and stuff. They calling him green. Okay. And me and him discussed that. I was like, you're not green. You was raised with some class and morals. You're not out there down bad, or you're not doing some of the bad things in life or things that people at our age at that time was doing, you know? And again, let me stop saying I'm not knocking it. Because like I said, I don't know nobody on this computer. Okay, so I'm talking about from my experience. Green. No, I wasn't green. I had sense enough, and I have morals, and I have values, and I'm not easily swayed, like I've said before in other videos and stuff like that. So it was just a quick Danger Zone video that I wanted to come and talk about. I'm trying not to make all of them long. This is just 8 minutes. But don't let people, how can you say it, peer pressure you into being something that you're not. If I'm not a hoe and didn't want to go having sex at 14 with this one and that one, so be it. If I'm not a hoe, if I'm not, a hoe trying to talk to these bums in front of the store and stuff. And I was like, girl, I don't want to talk to him. Girl, come on, let's go. And she looked at me like, really? Yeah, really. Because a man want to talk to me. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. And my next Danger Zone video is going to be that. I have no problem, never, ever, with guys being interested in me. But problem is, a lot of them is not the right guys, okay? They already got somebody and trying to cheat. Okay. Or are they the wrong guys because they ain't about nothing? They pretending and portraying themselves as something. So don't let people peer pressure you into thinking you're green. Have your own mind. All my Danger Zone videos go back to something else. Have your own mind. Be your own leading lady or your own leading gentleman. No matter what your friends or peers say. If you feel that is wrong and that's not you, don't follow them. Even though that might be your friends, and that was my friend. Don't get me wrong, it was. Okay? But don't follow them. Follow your own mind. Do you. And it goes for YouTube divas too. Do you. So I'm green. Yes. I am green and proud of it.